Hello. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? We're back for another video. Can you guys see me? Let's get my lights right here. We don't want to be too bright. All right, let's see. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? All right. How y'all feeling? We are back for another video. Y'all say yes. Hey, we are back for another Petty Poppy and Child. Yes, Lord, we got some good topics, honey. Y'all forgive me for being a little late. I was trying to get some stuff together, get my son in the bed, stuff like that. I'll be trying to hurry up so I can get my ass back on here. But nevertheless, we are back. Thank you guys for being so very patient with me, as you always are. Mods, thank y'all for being who I got. Bill Wilson, Linda Gamble. Y'all so faithful. Thank y'all so much. Okay. Who else we got? Bill and Linda. Did I see Scorpion Miss? I don't know. I know I got my glasses on tonight. All right, but let's get. Oh, I did. Yep, she is here. Thank you so much, Scorpion Miss, for being here, dear. I appreciate ya. All right, so of course, everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, let's get into it. We got some great topics. All right. All right, so first topic, rumors are swirling, honey, that Kandi and Todd Tucker, honey, have separated and are living in separate homes. What y'all think about that, child? Now, y'all know Kandi's house, the way it's set up is Kandi has two houses. It's like side by side, like the main house and then like I want to say like the maybe guest house, like where the indoor pool is. For those of you that watch the show, y'all know they've showed inside their house or inside Kandi's house, their house, numerous times, and that's how the house is set up. So when she bought one house, she kind of bought two because the both were on like side by side. So she kind of got a 2 for 1. But it's saying that Kandi and Todd are separated right now, and they've been separated for a few months now, living in separate homes. Is what's been brought across my desk over here. Now y'all know that they are into the crazy, wild, lavish. Well, I ain't gonna say lavish, the crazy, wild, sex lifestyle, child, where they be having the whole threesomes and the fivesomes. Kandi just admitted this past reunion that she and Todd just had a fivesome, honey, and that they do it every few months or so, or on the regular. Maybe that's just not enough. I don't know what is going on between the two of them where it's not working out. Maybe it's because Kandi is a workaholic and she's barely there, to where Todd is feeling alone. And I'm not saying that it's ever okay for somebody to be cheating or somebody to be stepping out. I mean, at the end of the day, thanks for being here, trending at some point, ma'am. Thanks for being here. Y'all show her some love. She is a content creator. But at some point, you got to talk that thing out. If you're not happy in the home, if you're not getting what you need before you cheat, definitely sit down and have a conversation with your significant other to let them know, hey, something in the buttermilk ain't clean. Like, I ain't happy. Like, even with the threesomes, the fivesomes, the sixsomes, or whatever the hell they be having up in there, because Kandi, y'all know, is a full-fledged freak. I mean, damn, she got a whole sex toy line up over there, which I'm pretty sure they've tried everything out on the roster. But at the end of the damn day, like, it's sad. I don't ever want to see somebody's marriage break up. They've been married, Kandi and Todd, going on 11 years now? So that's very impressive that they've been able to stay together this long and make their relationship and or marriage work. But I don't know. I've never been one to bring somebody else in the bedroom. I'm not for that. To each his own. Tomato, potato, damn tomato. Whoever like it, child, do what you do. That's not for me. Okay. Somebody said, wait a minute, they tried everything. Child, everything. When I say everything, y'all know Kandi got the swings and the all that shit going on over there. So, hey, I ain't judging no one, honey. Do what you got to do out here, honey. If you want to be out here getting your teeth chipped up with them crazy toys up over there, child, no pun intended, then do what you got to do out here, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a good old toy. From now, ain't nothing wrong with a good old toy. Women, y'all, anybody got toys? I don't want to be in nobody's business. But, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a good old toy. But, damn, when you got a whole plethora, we got to say it like that, Kandi. We got a whole plethora. Sometimes it might be a bit too much. And they're saying that Todd, he's down with the get down, too, when it comes to what's going on up over there in the Burris Tucker household. But I don't know. It is said that the two of them have separated. Okay, so hopefully absence will make the heart grow fonder and the two of them will find their way back to each other because they do have children to raise. All right. They got, what's it, little Blaze, honey? She looked just like Kandi. Blaze, they got the other little boy that they had, and of course Riley, she's grown and moved out of the house. But I said, yep, I do. You better tell that, okay? Don't be shy, girl. Y'all know we family over here. Y'all can tell me anything. I ain't gonna tell nobody. You got a toy, girl, just shout that thing on out. But yeah. Somebody said Kandi is a lie. Said Kandi is a lie. Kandi's on tour with Escape and Todd with the kids playing at Halloween. They're both taking Well, I mean, I gotta go. Hey, I gotta give you guys what's brought to me. After kind of looking up some things, I'm told that they are separated. It's not uncommon for people that are married to be separated. Okay, somebody say I don't like toys. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I mean, hell, I prefer the real thing, to be honest with you. I ain't no cap over here. I mean, shit, batteries run out. But if you got a good one over there, then, they're kind of like Energizer Bunny. They keep on going. But that is the rumor, honey, that flew across my desk today, and I wanted to share. Now, if it's not true, I pray to God that it's not, all right? I hope it ain't true, because I do like Kandi and I do like Todd. I mean, I really do. And speaking of the two of them, as you guys know, they've also been I ain't even gonna call this a rumor. There's a particular what is he, a TikTok blogger, food, what is he, like a TikTok blogger? He like does these reviews on food or whatever. And he actually did one on Kandi and Todd's restaurant over there, and it was not a great review. And it actually got a lot of views up over there. So yeah, let's talk about that, because I was like, his name is Keith Lee. For those of you who may know, all right, Keith Lee, baby. He did, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get all my shit together, y'all. Oh, Jesus. All right, so Keith Lee, he did this review on Kandi and Todd's restaurant, honey, OLG. Now, we've already talked about OLG a few times and how the food is just not hitting like it needs to be hitting. And baby, when I tell you, these damn reviews for this restaurant, honey, was not good. Now, Mr. Keith Lee was able to, here it is, Mr. Keith Lee was able to get a whole lot of views from said video. They says he seemed like a sweetheart. Yeah, he is a food critic, guys. And I like him. I watched a few of his videos, but he did do this video, this review for OLG restaurant there in Atlanta, which is Kandi and Todd's restaurant, which has already received 5.3 million views, you guys. And they're saying that the video has only been online for just 11 hours. All right. Yes, and it's actually a 2-part video of the actual review for OLG. Now, I know a few of my friends who've been there. I've been invited to go, but I'm the type of person, before I go anywhere, I always look at reviews. Anybody else? I am that way. I want to know what I'm eating. I want to know what the other people are saying that's been there before I hop my ass up in there and be highly disappointed, because I'm a foodie. I'm very particular about my food. I don't want to spend no whole lot of money on the food, and it sucks. Okay. Somebody said I went to OLG last summer on vacation. The food was definitely not hitting. See? Okay. All right. So let me get the video. Oh my God.
Yesterday, me and my family were at the One Music Festival. Somebody who works at Kandi Burrs walked up to us and said they've been trying to reach us since we got to Atlanta. He said he'd been constantly emailing me and constantly DMing me for me to come to Old Lady Gang. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. Me and my family showed up and we attempted to order before we got here. We called the number they had connected on Yelp 3 times, no answer. We tried to order through DoorDash and it said it was temporarily closed. So when we pulled up, I sent my family in to order for us. They said on the weekends, due to being busy, they don't do any takeout at all. To-go orders? No, we don't do to-go when we get out. Oh, okay, so sit and dining. Yes. Okay, thank you, sweetie. We appreciate it. Which is completely understandable. So what we decided to do is my family's gonna go eat. They're just gonna come bring the food out while I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. My family asked how long the wait was to be seated. They said an hour to an hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. Okay. She also said they didn't have any reservations available, so they didn't take down any number, any contact information, nothing. My family then came and relayed that message to me, and I decided to go in myself. We walked in, we were greeted by a nice young lady. And then I met some amazing people who were eating there, and we took some pictures. God is amazing. As soon as me and my wife were done taking pictures, the lady said the table was ready. As always, I don't want any special treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal customer. Things like this is exactly why I do reviews the way I do. Just because I have a certain amount of followers on social media don't make me different from nobody. My mom, my mom-in-law, my sister, they all paying customers just like me. So I want them to be treated just like me. So I asked how long the wait time has been today. She said an hour to an hour and a half. So which I then asked, how are you able to sit me in 5 minutes? This is her response. How long was it before as far as waiting? I'm just gonna sit up there. Wait, this not called. Okay. Now it's whoever first come first serve. Again, my family just attempted to eat there less than 2 minutes ago. I then told her I changed my mind. We're gonna go eat somewhere else, and I said, "God bless you," and I walked out.
Y'all hear that? Now, if you guys watched Kandi and the Gang, all right, which you guys know was a show where they actually followed Kandi and Todd and the people who worked at the restaurant. We saw a lot of stuff at that restaurant that just did not kind of hit like it needed to hit in terms of cleanliness in the kitchen area and the actual restaurant itself. Rude damn people that work there. The person who worked the front, they let people in to seat them at their tables, like the long wait time. Of course, you guys know they charge $10 to park in the parking lot, and then you still got to come in and spend like $20 or so on a chicken plate. And I'm not trying to down the restaurant. I'm just telling you guys from reviews, and I'm a review reader. That's anywhere I go, whether it's hotel. Anytime I go on vacation, I'm looking at reviews because I want to know what is being said. If it's a restaurant, same thing. It's no different. I want to know what the reviews say. If I'm shopping online, I'm always scrolling down to see what the reviews say because everybody can't be lying, okay? Now, the majority of the reviews that I've seen for OLG have not been good. Now, this particular TikToker, food blogger, like I said, he went there and his experience was not good as well. Now, a lot of people have talked about how the food has been very dry, like the chicken's been sitting up under a heat lamp for a large amount of time. The service is very slow where people are waiting an hour, 2 hours only to get in there and the service suck and the food is lackluster. And of course, waitresses is not being attentive to people when they come in there. Like you get a drink and you're waiting forever for somebody to come and fill your cup up again. That's not great service. But then you're expected to be tipped, which that's a hell no for me. The food they're saying is overpriced. It's not worth the price that they're being charged. Of course, like I just said, the $10 parking, and the cheap furniture, maybe that's up in there as well. I heard a lot of people talking about that as well, that the place looks very cheap for it to be owned by the Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. Y'all know Kandi got a nice little coin, so people were expecting different in this restaurant. Like, hey, maybe she would spend a little bit more money to, the visual. I like visual when I go somewhere. If it's a broke down, tore down place, I don't eat at hole in the wall places. I don't. I ain't got nothing against nobody that do, but when I go out, I like upscale. I'm a bougie bitch over here. I'm bougie. I like food. I like good food and I like bougie atmospheres. I mean, fight me, okay? Shit, that's what it is. I mean, anything wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, so that's what it is, and that's what he had to say. I mean, shit, it's a lot of people that's saying negative shit about it. We can talk about it. I can play a few. All right, where people's talking about these damn reviews for OLG. And before we move on, just so y'all know I ain't capping over here because we don't never like to do that. All right. OLG review. I'm just gonna play. All right, so let's see what this person say. All right, hold up. I'm just gonna play it. We ain't gonna show it.
I'm here in Atlanta with my favorite cousin. We are here in Atlanta and we are at the Old Lady Gang restaurant. Oh, Miss Kandi. So my cousins already upset that they are out of the deviled eggs. Tell them how you feel. You very out of deviled eggs. Not even about that.
They're out of deviled eggs.
What time is you open? 6 in the morning or something? Why you gotta eggs? Call your supplies. I'm enjoying myself. So I like the sweet tea. This makes me wish that London was here because London will try whatever.
All right, let's go to another one. They rambling too much for me. They rambling a little bit too much for me. All right.
The food looked amazing. It looked so good. But the taste was awful. All right, here we go again. Singing and collecting corn.
All right, so that is, they got music, so we're going to go and bypass that.
Y'all want to know what's so crazy to me about this Keith Lee situation?
Hold on.
Okay, I just tried to do this like 10 times. Here we go. Oh, Lady Gang. Okay, look up the menu on your phone because they ain't got no menus. When you look up the menu, they're going to tell you that it's the 18% gratuity on all checks. We got the salmon bites as an appetizer. The sauce was really good and the salmon bites was juicy. Okay, boom. That's the view. I got a peach margarita. My mama had a strawberry margarita. I got the chicken platter. My mama got the fish platter. And the cornbread, it was okay. It was kind of sweet. The macaroni and cheese was warm, and it was okay. It was good. But them collard greens was good. I had to go back for seconds. Them collard greens was good. Now the chicken, it was okay. It tasted better with the hot sauce. I ate it by itself at first, but it was better with the hot sauce. Overall, I get the whole meal a 7 out of 10. The prices were ridiculous, but the food was good. Okay, I didn't try to
for some damn chicken, $137.
Okay.
It's gonna be a hell no for me. But yeah, it's been a lot of reviews, guys, talking about OLG and how it's lackluster. But we're gonna move on because I'm not trying to down nobody's business, but I mean, do your homework. That's all I'm gonna say. Do your homework before you go to a restaurant because you don't want to spend your money and not be satisfied with your food. I mean, you just don't. Okay, you just don't. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. All right, so let me say that for tomorrow. Okay. Oh my God. Now, I'm going to save that deleted scene till last. We're going to talk about that last, okay? Oh, this is a juicy one. All right, so Jada Pinkett, guys. I know everybody's tired of hearing about Jada Pinkett, but baby, she just came out and was talking about she had to have vaginal rejuvenation twice, honey, after her situationship with August Alsina. I said, well, hot damn, somebody pass me the Pam. Rejuvenation twice, baby. I'm going to say it again. Hot damn, somebody pass me the Pam. Child. Rejuvenation twice. Girl, what was he doing over there? What was he? Girl, you don't left 27 centimeters dilated after fooling August Alsina. Now, I knew he was a great singer. I knew he was a great singer, but girl. So they're saying now, and another female they're saying came out, baby, and she also co-signed the fact that she's had relations with him in the past, and she kind of experienced the same thing. So I'm willing to believe it. Hey, 2 out of what? 0. I'm gonna say 2 out of 0. We're gonna say them 2 right there, girl. Y'all got to be telling the truth, okay? Because I watched a few of his videos, and it was given that he's kind of packing in places. I gotta say that. You can kind of tell, and I always say this, you can kind of tell how a man walk, if he kind of carrying some heavy, luggage or whatever in that area. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, honey. You can tell how, and I always say, you can tell how they walk. I always say, I like the gray sweatpants. The gray sweatpants are always telling. If a man wear those gray sweatpants, you can always kind of zoom in if you got the x-ray vision like me, because I don't miss anything. And you can kind of tell what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, I like that. The gray sweatpants, that's a keeper. But August Alsina, I've been watching you for a few years now. I mean, not no more, because I have my artists that I like or whatever. Music wise, I like him. But now you came out and you say you like guys or whatever. So I can't really, be like crushing over you no more like that. We Caramel is married or whatever. But y'all know sometimes we have celebrity crush that we like out here. And August, I was like, okay, for him to be a little young buck, he cute or whatever in the face or whatever. But I don't know, child. I mean, I had to change penny line a few times when I listened to some of his songs, no cap. But I was like, Jada, girl, rejuvenation twice? Oh my God. Okay. And now to have someone else co-sign that. So it sounded like she was kind of walking around here, child. Sound like you done got scoliosis and brain damage because your ass is crazy now after that. And sound like you had a whole kidney transfer. So I'm down with it, okay? I ain't mad at you, Jada. I'm not mad at you because it sounded like Will wasn't able to do that, which is why you was fooling with him in the first damn place, all right? Girl, you're going to be 27 centimeters dilated. I ain't mad. Anybody else? I ain't mad at you, okay? Like Tupac said, baby, I ain't mad at you, all right? No pun intended. We're going to get your scoliosis on and your kidney transfer on as well, all right? No wonder damn August was out here crying. And then y'all know she done downplayed his ass in her tell-all book, too. That's what he was mad about. And I'm super happy that, like I said, he is going to be doing his own tell-all book. So, baby, I want you to go ahead and tell it all, August, because she done up and tried you in this book that didn't go nowhere. All right. They're already saying her tell-all book sucked and it flopped. And that's because you didn't put the business in there about you in August. That's what everybody want to hear. Anyway, don't nobody give a hot damn about you and damn Will. We don't care. I don't care about what was going on with you and Will because that sounds boring. But you in August, girl, that would have been a bestseller. But it is what it is. But shout out to you, Jada, and your 2 vaginal rejuvenation surgeries, girl. We had to go out here and get that thing fixed after August done beep, 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 like Bobby Valentino said out here. All right, let's move on, honey, to the next topic. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad, child. All right, so I guess this is going to be a relationship type of night because it seems like all of our topics are kind of stemming around relationships. All right. We're going to get into it. I'm going to save the best for last, which is going to be the Love and Marriage Huntsville deleted scene, okay? Yeah, we're going to talk about that here later. We're going to save that for last. All right, so DJ Mustard, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a producer in the music industry where he's produced a lot of songs. LMA, Boot Up, y'all know who it is, Boot Up. So he produced that for LMA. He is a very well-known producer, but he's a trash-ass husband. Well, now ex-husband. All right, now he got his dream home that he moved into with his ex-wife, and somebody said 27 centimeters. Yes, child. So he moved into his dream home with his ex-wife, and very shortly thereafter, they had some issues to where they wound up getting divorced, okay? They wound up getting divorced, and the wife is not letting this shit go. It says that DJ Mustard, honey, they said that his wife, DJ Mustard, requests that his ex Chanel pays him $10K for reportedly attempting to look into his finances, okay, amid their divorce. All right, so she ain't letting this go. She know he got the money, and she wants that money. So they're saying that the saga between DJ Mustard and his estranged wife Chanel continues. They says that even though the courts have already agreed to spousal and child support in favor of DJ Mustard, it says that Chanel is not going down without a fight. I know that's right, girl. Now, according to sources, they say that Chanel has sent subpoenas to multiple companies that DJ Mustard has worked for, and he is not here for it. He's mad that she's checking up on his coins. So it says that DJ Mustard explained in his court filings that his ex recently fired off 5 subpoenas to third parties that sought documents, okay, that were not relevant to the divorce. So it says that the subpoenas were sent to EMI Music, Live Nation, Rock Nation, Sony Music, Universal Music. Damn, girl, all the good ones too. So they're saying that the producer says that the subpoenas seek information dating back to 2016, years before their marriage, on issues that are already resolved by the prenuptial agreement that they signed. All right. Y'all know women, we going to investigate, baby, when we trying to get to the money. All right. I don't give a hot damn about no paperwork. If I know it's some money being hidden somewhere, I'm going to be on my Shawnee O'Neal, first of all, in the beginning. All right. If I know you bringing it in like that, hell, you get 10 million, I get 20 million. That's just how the shit go. All right. But let's keep going. So as we previously reported, Chanel, honey, wanted $80K in child support based off her lawyer's findings of Mustard's income, but due to the amount agreed upon in the prenup, honey, the prenuptial, and Mustard's actual income, it says that the judge awarded her $24.5K a month. That's still good. I can do that. So it says that that Chanel is trying to get to the bottom of where Mustard's money is truly coming from. So it says that due to this, that Mustard wants a judge to put a stop to it and make her cough up $10K or eat for snooping around. Okay, so he's mad that she's snooping around and about to come in up on where his money is hidden, because he got some hidden money that he did not report during this damn divorce. Now it says that he said that if Chanel has her way, that she will use an abusive discovery strategy to cause the divorce to last longer than the entire length of their marriage. So they're saying that Mustard said that despite the court already entering an order on child support, that Chanel has now unleashed a massive, unnecessary, and expensive discovery campaign into the financial issues that have been resolved and or conclusively governed by the prenup. All right, now his lawyer claims that he has already paid her the agreed upon amount for spousal and child support, so the subpoenas should be thrown out. I'm gonna keep my eye on this because I want to see how this works out. Now, very shortly after he put her out of their dream home, he moved his side chick that he was seeing and cheating on her with up in the house. I don't like that. I don't like that. And the fact that you were able to move her up in there, so suddenly after she was put out, clearly says to me that you were seeing her during the time that you and your wife were together. Women, if you and your man are having problems and the two of you decide to go your separate ways and the courts have to be, intervene and all that, and you got to go stay over here, he got to go stay over there. And very shortly, honey, as soon as you put your suitcase in the car and out the driveway, the bitch is pulling in there. She's already been seeing your man. I just want to let you know that, okay? This is supposed to be their dream home. They have children, all right? He didn't really want to give her anything through this situation, but because they've been married for quite some time and they have children, of course, with the prenup and all that they have signed or whatever, she still do something, but he was seeing someone else and now he wants to play dirty and not give her anything. And she knows, and I think she feels that he's been hiding money in terms of what he's supposed to be turning in when they decided what money she was supposed to be getting. So I think she feels she's supposed to get more. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. They said it's a pleasure to be here once more. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Again, thank you again to Trending at Some Point. All right, y'all follow her on her channel. She is a content creator. She has very good content over there. And baby, she gets down to the court paperwork. And I like that. I like it. Okay, so hey, y'all definitely follow her and show her some love. And definitely check her out on her channel. Okay, and any other content creators that's in here. Do we have any more before I keep going? Because I don't like to skip over anyone. Okay, if she's still in the building, thank you, ma'am, for being here. Trending at Some Point, because I do go over and support her as well. She is still here. I see the hearts. Thank you, ma'am. Y'all support her. Okay, show her some love. Yes, show her some love. All right, let's go ahead on to the last topic of the night. There is a deleted scene for Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys, between Martell Holt, Courtney Beasley, and Chris Fletcher. Okay. Yes, honey. And Martell in the video is implying that Melody acts two different ways around people. Okay. I call bullshit on this, but Martell also says that when it's just him and Mel, that she's all in his face and always saying, hey, Martell. Y'all know I got to say it like Mel. Hi, Martell Holt. She always say his first and last name. That should be so funny. And Martell said when they go to his son's games that Melody always comes up and sits beside him and that they get along so well. But it says that whenever they get around other people, Martell is saying that Melody acts a completely different way. She rolls her eyes, she won't speak to him, and she acts like she can't stand him. But when it's just the two of them, that they get along well. So he's trying to push this narrative in terms of saying that Melody be out here capping and being fake, that she really be up on him like that. And I just think that's total bullshit. I don't see Melody wanting to be around your ass, especially after you don't try to take her children away. You had her in and out of court. You still are allowing Coleslaw to be running her mouth and coming for her. And you're still being disrespectful towards her as well. Like, you don't respect her space. You don't respect boundaries. You are the reason that they are in that situation. The fact that you would not allow her to get her beds and her furniture so that she and her kids can live comfortably after she decided to leave your ass. I don't see her backtracking and coochie popping to be back with you. There, I said it. And I know y'all agree. Martell is a pathological liar. But let's go ahead and play what he has to say. He, Chris Fletcher, and Courtney Beasley are at the gym. All right, they're at the gym. And of course, y'all know with Love and Marriage Huntsville, any own videos, y'all know they don't like for us to show them, but I will play the audio. You guys have watched Love and Marriage Huntsville enough to know their voices. And I'll kind of like say, okay, that's Martell or that's Courtney or it's just only Courtney, Chris Fletcher, and Martell. So y'all know their voices. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play the audio and so that you can hear what Martell has to say about Mel. Here we go.
He showed up. She showed up. He spoke. And she didn't. She wouldn't have me. I don't know why. So Melody's just still living in the past and just mad from stuff like 4 and 5 years ago. I don't think she's mad about. Nah, around people, she ain't like that. But see, my son's game. Hey, Martell, come sit beside me on the phone. Hey, Martell, but as soon as we come around people, change. Okay, I get it. All right. I don't get it though. We went to counseling. We were best friends, dog, and that hurt me too. I'm like, damn, look at us acting like we used to act. And we leave here, next thing you know, you're mad at me. Well, do you think you should reach out to her to find out what the issue is? I mean, we talk all the time. And you never ask? Yeah, why when people come around, you treat me like you don't even know me? Yeah, because to be real, I feel that if I mention it to her, she might switch it all the way back up to not even being cordial on the phone or even at games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes like
beating the wall, beating the
Chris
brick. You try to instill this information within him, hoping that he gets it and makes better decisions when it comes to Melody. But I'm not really sure if Martell gets it.
What y'all think about it? Martell is a liar. I see y'all putting it in there that he's confusing the fact that Melody is trying to co-parent amicably with him, that he thinks that maybe she's getting soft and trying to be with him. No, Martell, those days are gone. Okay. Just like she invited you to Destin, Florida to be around her and the kids to try to be cordial and stop all the fighting. You took that as, we're going to be together. You even went as far as designating a table for just you and her when she's like, I don't want that. I just want you to come around so that we can co-parent the children and so it's not weird. But he takes that as, maybe we're going to be together, or she's wanting me to be around her, but when we're around each other, she's not fussing at me. So that means maybe I'm getting closer and closer to being back with her. Because y'all know he already said, I'm going to give Melody 3 years. I'm going to give Melody 3 years and me and her going to be back together. That's his train of thought. I'm going to give Melody 3 years and we're going to be back together. Okay, so it's past 3 years and she still have not come back. But now you're trying to make the viewers feel and believe, Martell, that Melody is being soft on you. Now, I saw a live where Wanda, and I don't really like to talk about her, Wanda was trying to imply that Melody likes to make it seem like she ain't still fooling with Martell when she is. I call bullshit on that. I just don't see her going back to Martell after everything that's been going on. Now, granted, I don't stay in Huntsville, Alabama. I don't really know the dynamic between the two of them on a personal level, but just knowing how Melody is and just how she's so how she just don't fool with the bullshit when it comes to Martell and all the things that he's done. I just don't see her backtracking like that. Okay. Now I feel like they fought for so long in terms of back and forth in and out of court. That has to be very exhausting. Anybody that's ever been through any type of court custody cases and divorces where you have children involved and you're fighting with that person, it's refreshing to be able to be around them finally and not fighting. So why does Martell all of a sudden feel like, she's getting sweet on me? It's looking like we might be able to be back together again. Like, sir, I see y'all putting it in. Mel said, God said go, and baby, skid marks. And she's still giving your ass skid marks. You lucky she ain't locked your ass up for the revenge P. Okay? That's what you lucky of. All the things that she could have done to you, Martell, you are lucky, because had you ran up on somebody like Caramel, your ass would be in jail from all the shit that you've done. Like, for real. You play with the courts, for one, trying to make it seem like this woman is a bad mother. I can do a whole rundown of all the things Martell has done to Melody, but then for you to sit here in this clip and make it sound like Melody is running around being fake on camera to the viewers because you want people to think that you're this great person and that you've done nothing. And that's his mentality. Narcs are crazy like that. Narcs only believe their own lies, okay? And they want everybody else to believe them. And when people don't believe their lies, it pisses them off. And that's how Martell is. As long as he's able to lie to someone and they believe it, like Destiny. If you notice, the two of them have the same traits, Destiny and Martell. Two cannot hang together unless they agree. Everybody that hangs around Martell and consider themselves friends with him, they have and exhibit the same traits as Martell. They just do. Melody realized very early on that she was unequally yoked with Martell. But sometimes in marriages and situations, you try to work things out for the sake of your children. Because for one, Sugar Mama was a baby when she wound up leaving, and she tried to make her marriage work. But after a certain time, you just kind of got to wake up and say, you know what? This person is no good for me. This person is not going to stop doing the things that he's doing. This person is not going to stop disrespecting me. Disrespect is one thing I cannot take in a relationship. Okay. If you're going to disrespect me, I got to go. Because if a person that will disrespect you will do anything to you, especially when you allow other people to do it on top of you doing it, like he was doing with Coleslaw. Like that right there is a no. Don't tell me you stop seeing this person and you don't went and got a second phone and you still calling her and dealing with her and finagling with her and popping up with her and sneaking around with her. Like, stop it, Martell. Sit back and reflect and think about all the things you've done to Melody and count your blessings to the fact that she even fucks with you at all. And I got to go there. Y'all know I'm raw, okay? My mouth can be very raw. Y'all excuse me, but when I talk about Martell, he brings it out of me. Count your blessings that she fooled with you at all, okay? Because really, she has the upper hand in the situation, Martell. You don't have a pot to piss in. You don't really have a place to stay to even have those children for visitations. So if she wanted to play dirty with you, she could go to court and cut off your visitations because you don't have nowhere to take your children. And that was one of the court-appointed things that you were told to have. You have to have a place to co-parent with your 1 week on, 1 week off with your children. If she wanted to be that way. I'm petty like that. With all the things Martell did to her, if had he done that to me, you would not. I'm just sorry. I would not cooperate. I would be the biggest bitch of all. You would hate my ass. Like, every time you see me, you would get attitude. Like, for real. You just would. You would get attitude. If I'm at the game, I'm on this shit. Hi, Melody. I'm like this. What's the score? What's the score right now? I'm at like I don't even see your ass. Oh, how much of the nachos, girl? Them nachos look good. I'm about to go up here and get me some nachos. I didn't even think about your ass. Yeah. The many times she had to change her number so you could stop calling her and harassing her. Then you go on TV. Oh, Mel, can you pray that the two of us can get along? That the two of us. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. All the times that I laid up and cried and prayed that you would stop doing the shit that you were doing to me, like I'm all prayed and cried out, Martell. Like, absolutely not. Now you want to get with Chris Fletcher and Courtney and make it seem like Mel is just sweet on you like that, when you know that you are still fucking around with Ariane. You still running over there telling Ariane Mel's business. You still sat back and watched Ariane call Melody's children her children just to get back at Melody. And that's the thing I don't like with Martell. Train your side chick, okay? That's the problem with her now. Ariane thinks that she's the damn wife. And when you sit back and allow your side chick to continuously disrespect the mother of your children and you want her to be amicable with you, it just ain't gonna work. I mean, I take my hat off to Mel because, like I said, baby, you from a different breed than me. I just could not. I could not, honey. I know the Lord say forgive and all that, but I'm still working on that. I promise you I am. I'm still working on forgiving. Martell would be very hard to forgive. And the fact that you've tried to turn everybody against this woman and all the things you've done, Martell, like, stop it. I don't believe for 1 second that Melody acts that way towards you and then get in front of people and not speak to you. I really don't believe that. But I'm going to keep my ears peeled on this, honey. And I know cap when I see it. And baby, that's cap. That is straight up cap. What you guys think? Somebody said preach that Ari and the rest of the folks get more respect before he gets married. And it does. Like, he hopped on there and was defending her on the Queen Sheba interview. I was shocked. I said, motherfucker, this is your wife. Well, ex-wife now. Who gave you 4 children and 5 years to get your shit together, and you sit on Queen Sheba's interview talking about some, I want Ariane to be able to tell her side of this. She don't have a fucking side. She don't have a side. Why do we feel like side chicks have all these privileges when they don't? Your job is to get your back blown out and take your ass home and shut your ass up. That's side chicks. That's your job. Okay, you never gonna be the wife. Never ever. Look at Ariane, 10 years in, baby. And you still ain't got no wife. You still ain't got no ring. You still ain't got no ring. You still can't capture him on video. You can't capture his face still after 10 years. He won't take a picture with your ass after 10 years. But you think I'm that bitch. Yes, sir. I'm that bitch. And I'm that bitch. And I'm that bitch. But you can't get a picture of him. He's standing right there beside you. And as soon as you put your phone up like this to take a selfie with you and him, he's like this. Why he dodging you when you try to take a picture? If that's your man, though. After 10 years, you cannot get a picture. He won't be in your live. You at the gym trying to sneak a video and he like this. Like, girl, get your life. Get your life. You lost a real one, Martell. You lost a real one. Mel got your teeth fixed, help you get your little felony up off your record so you can go out here and have a job and do something when you was out here with, ATM situation. help you get your little shit expunged and all that, so your criminal ass can be out here and be somebody and run in the same circles as her, because you really weren't on her level in the first damn place. Let's just be real. You were not on her level. You were not. Had she not done that, your ass would be sitting in prison for 10 years. You couldn't even do that right. Your job was to have the fucking walkie-talkie and sit out there and let them know when the popos pull up. You couldn't even do that right. You done got everybody caught. How stupid are you with your non-reading ass? I cannot take Martell. Martell irks the shit out of me to the highest level of irktivity. He does. He does. Thank you, Mel, for divorcing his ass and giving him to Ariane. And she can't do a damn thing with him either, because he want to be with everybody except her. He'd rather be in a fake relationship with damn Sheree than to claim Ariane after 10 years of whole loyalty. I got to call it whole loyalty, honey, because you done hold and was loyal to him for 10 whole years. Whew, child. And y'all just still going to be just homeless together, honey. Homeless together. Probably in jail together. I hope Mel go ahead and press charges with this damn Revenge P thing. I really hope she's going to do that shit, okay? I really do. I really do. But what y'all think about the topics, guys? What y'all think about the topics? We'll do a quick panel. I won't go do one tonight, but we'll do a quick panel so you guys can give your insight on what you think about what we talked about here tonight. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the thing up here. Let's get the link in the chat here for those of you that want to come up right quick. Let's keep it at 2 minutes, okay, guys? Let's keep it at 2 minutes if you don't mind. Keep your comments, guys, at 2 minutes if you don't mind. All right. You guys are welcome to come on up and talk to Caramel and give your take on how you feel. All right. Somebody said from Section 6 to Motel 6. I'm hearing she's staying in like a efficiency type place. Ariane is, guys, because y'all know she lost it. She was staying in like a townhome. She went from apartment, then she was staying at a townhome, and she got put out of there. Then she was staying with her sister for a while in Atlanta. Then back from there, she done said she's back in Huntsville. So now I'm hearing she's staying at like an efficiency type place, because I think she done messed up with Section 6. Y'all know it's Section 8. I call it Section 6. She done messed up with them doing some shit she ain't supposed to be doing, carrying on with Martell. But it's so crazy. But guys, there's the link if you guys want to come up and have a conversation tonight and give your take on the topics that we talked about. Let's try to keep it. We'll go till I guess 9 and then we'll shut it down. Okay. Thank you so much, Katrina McKnight, dear, for your super chat. Are you related to Brian McKnight? Because I did stop listening to his music. I hope you're not mad at me, okay? If y'all related, honey. I had to go back at one on his ass and be like, yeah, I can't listen to you no more, Brian, because you ain't doing your chilling right out here, okay? And I done said I hope they give your ass them damn peanuts when your ass going to nursing home with your damn teeth out for the way you did your kids. But thank you so much for the super sticker, ma'am, Miss Katrina McKnight. Anybody want to come on up here and talk to Cameron? Why everybody being shy tonight? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add you up, Miss LaDawn. Thank you so much for being here, dear. How you feel, ma'am? Let's hear what you got to say. How you feel about the topics tonight?
Girl, you hit the nail on the head. Okay, you come 100 every time. Let me tell you, my hotel is delusional. You know, he still got the burner number. He still got an email. One thing about Mel, if people don't realize it by now, she ain't gonna show them kids that she don't speak to, to be so rude to their father. She will say hi, but that's about it, and anybody that believe that is just on the Mel hate train, because that's as simple as that. He's not healing. He's not getting through this because he's still back at one with trying to make her look bad. That doesn't mean you've been working on yourself these months. That doesn't mean that you've moved on. That means you're still stuck on trying to prove a point that you're not this bad guy that you've showed us all to be, that you continue to show us to be. And when you said to Courtney that basically 5 years ago, no, the Revenge P and the girl coming on our lives with that that lady or throwing shots at Melody wasn't 5 years ago. That was a couple of months ago. You're still doing things. You're still allowing people to disrespect her. So therefore, this is very fresh and new on why she will continue to be silent with you. And when you're at work, she don't got a front for her kids. That is a job. And there's some people at work that you just don't fool with, and you're one of them. So stop it. I'm not falling for it. You know? And yeah, and he also, like you said about the side chicks, I don't have no sympathy for them. I don't have none of that, you know, and it's the man's problem with giving them that power, you know. So that's why he makes excuses for Arion, because he gave her the power to be able to do that, you know, because they're one and the same. He's a resentful, hateful person that don't take accountability, that still want to blame somebody. And I wish Chris Fletcher would have went a little deeper with his explanations instead of leaving cliffhangers like she didn't say anything. But what did you say? He should have said what he said to show him you said something that was a verbal assault. Okay, you don't always got to put. It's like your tongue could be a samurai sword. That was a verbal assault, and she responded. Tell the truth. So when Chris didn't elaborate and go a little deeper, it kind of made me a little mad because I want him to be called on his stuff right on spot. You know, so that's how I feel. But you was right on with everything else, you know.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you coming up. All right.
Good night.
Have a great night, okay? Can you hear me? Oh, all right. Well, bye. Bye. Thanks for coming. Anybody else want to come up? Y'all don't be shy. It's just me. It's just me. It's just Caramel, honey. Come on up here and talk to Caramel, honey. Okay. Come on and talk to Caramel. We're gonna try to do a little we're gonna try to do the discussion until like 9, okay? So y'all don't be shy. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. I'm gonna post the link again for those of you that want to. Just click on the link and come on up. Make sure your device is connected, okay, if you want to speak. And come on up, okay? Don't be shy. I don't always want to talk. I like to hear from you guys to see how you guys feel. I want to hear you guys' perspective as well, okay? Yeah, somebody said, remember that episode was taped a few months ago. Said, I'm sure Courtney knows what happened, and says, is Martell still living in the storage? Is he still living in the storage unit? Martell is delusional. I don't like the way Chris Fletcher be entertaining Martell when he be talking about Mel. Like, they already know. Y'all had plenty of conversations with Melody to know the dynamic between she and Martell and the way Martell be bullshitting everybody. Like, it's amazing how they sit back and entertain him and just let him just say all types of stupid stuff. Him and Nell do it, and it irks me. But let's go ahead and miss our French Q. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm great, and you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just got off from work. So I said, okay. Well, I said, let me see if my girl is on. And you was
we
on.
Are on, honey.
Hey, chat. Hey, mods. Okay. I caught a little middle to the end or so. I'm not sure exactly about the old lady gang. Now, from my understanding, one of my friends that I used to work with, a co-worker, her and her family went down there for a visit, and they didn't have a good, they didn't have good reviews to feedback. They was also talking about the food, and also too, this may be a little bit off topic, but I'm wondering exactly what's going on because I'm not sure if they have like the same workers that they have on TV for her old lady gang show.
I hope not.
Do you think that?
I hope not.
And then also too, in these YouTube streets, from my understanding, that Todd is really getting tired of Kandi, and they may be looking at going ahead for a divorce. I hate to say that because I don't like divorce, but
I hope not.
Yeah, it's yeah, I've seen it in the YouTube streams, and I couldn't understand that. I mean, I can understand, but I can't understand. But the whole thing is, I'm just tell you just a little snippet real quick. It was all about him being able to go out and about instead of being all up underneath her. Just say it like that. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link so you can see for yourself. Okay. Also,
do that. Cameron75 Gmail.
Okay. You say at Gmail.
.com.
Okay, got it. Okay. Also,
yes,
too,
cameron75gmail.com.
Okay.
Also,
Jada and this rejuvenation. So I guess both of them, real quick. That's why they couldn't leave each other alone or couldn't get each other off of their minds because of that. She looking like I don't want to go too deep because I know we only got 2 minutes here. So I mean, I'm
go ahead. I'm listening.
So my whole thing is like
and
this
who's
here.
Jada?
Okay, yes. So what I'm saying is she had to do it twice. Okay. So is this why she couldn't get him off of her brain and vice versa? Because the sex? You understand what I'm saying?
I would think so, because they were seeing each other for years. It wasn't like a couple months. It was years she was seeing August.
Oh, wow. Nah, that part didn't. Okay. I thought it was just doing red table talk. Okay. And then also, too, with Will saying he gave his blessing to him. Something is still not right with that situation. The whole family is gone with the wind. Gone. Okay. Another thing, Martell. First of all, side pieces don't have no sense. They don't have no voice. They don't have a take in it. They don't have nothing but shut up, be side by side, like side dishes. Stay to the side, mind your own business, and shut up. Okay, that's what you need to do. And Ariana should know that best. Okay, and it's so sad that Mel. I mean, I didn't even know this young lady was in their lives like this for a minute. It's a shame that she really want to be male. She really want to be male. Also, too, Martell, he definitely needs prayer. He needs prayer. He needs counseling. I mean, deep condition counseling. This man still is after Mel. He still thinks he married to her. He still thinks that she's supposed to be talking to him when the kids is not around. No, court system said only when the kids are around and when visitations is getting, they come, one come get the other or however, she take the kids to him or he take the kids to her. That's the only time you are supposed to be talking, not outside of that. So he might as well just go ahead and get Ariana like he, been doing. First of all, get her out of that Section 6 and get her into maybe townhome or something like that. Help us to help her. Because I'm not understanding this whole concept. It's like, what's going on here? I think Fletcher should have told him the truth. Here's my whole thing. I think that Martell got something on all of these cast members, except for Mel, because they not giving the truth about the reality of what's going on with Martell. Things that they should say that we should know, they're not bringing it out. So I hope that, I know Neil is going to give it to him this episode coming up. And probably in Houston too as well. So that's about it that I have at this time being.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for your comment.
You're welcome. You take care and have a good night. You too now. Thanks. Bye now.
Thank you. You too. You too. Good night. Anyone else want to come up? We're gonna stay on until 9, okay? We're gonna try to make it till 9. Anybody else? Come on up. I know everybody else got some more that they want to talk about. Nobody? Somebody said there's more section. There's no more Section 6. Y'all funny. There's no more Section 6. Which is say, I remember when Coleslaw used to say how she and Martell would laugh at Mel because she was so slow. Says it, look who's laughing now. Okay. Mel been laughing, and that's what Coleslaw was so mad about. She really thought she was about to be on Melody's level. But how you think Mel gonna keep taking care of you, in addition to Martell and her 4 children? Like, absolutely not, girl. You done took enough of this woman's money, and she done booted you up out of there, and you mad. But let's go ahead and get Miss Beverly Childs up, okay? Yes.
Hey,
welcome to
lady.
the stage, Miss Beverly Childs. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just
Hi.
want to. I have nothing for Martell. He can go to jail now.
Okay.
About the old lady gang, I was there in 2017. I want to say the beginning of
Uh-huh.
October, and the food was good, but that was 2017. I don't know how it is now. I haven't been back there since then, but yeah. But Mel don't have time for the shenanigans. Don't believe the hype about Kandi and Todd either.
I
So
hope that's not
that's
true. I
it.
hope it's just okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you for coming. I really hope that's just a rumor, because I do like them two together. I mean, contrary to everything else, I really do like the two of them together. I mean, they do have a really nice love story in terms of how they met. And I like the fact that they have children together. They're family now. Despite Mama Joyce and her mean ass trying to, break them apart, I like the fact that they were able to endure that and still stay together and make their marriage work. But I mean, like any marriage, you're gonna have issues and problems. I think Kandi, she's not gonna be able to slow down because she has so many damn jobs. And I think that's something that Todd knew, coming into this situation. So I don't know how to fix that situation, because I don't see her not going on tour. I don't see her not having her businesses. These are things that you kind of jumped into knowing prior to saying I do. So you're going to have to figure out how you're going to deal with it, or maybe you just have to walk, because I don't see her doing away with her businesses and her group in order to appease him when that's something that she was doing prior to being with him. That's her bread and butter. That's her money. She's stacking so that she can create a legacy for later on. So, and I respect that totally. I'm all about business. So, Todd, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Whoever put that rumor out, they need to be ashamed of themselves because I don't see it happening for them. So yeah, and Mama Joyce, she needs mental therapy. She crazy as she can be. She had lost her marbles somewhere down the road. So that's it, and that's all.
Thank you so
Have
much
a
for
good
your
one.
comment. Okay. You too. Have a great night. Thank you.
All right.
I be thinking Mama Joyce is jealous of Kandi. Y'all know sometimes it is possible for mothers to be jealous of their own daughters. Did y'all know that? I think that she is jealous. She don't want to see Kandi happy with anyone. If y'all notice, every single guy that Kandi has introduced to Mama Joyce, she never liked them. Not because they weren't a nice guy, not because she thought that it was something so wrong. I think she just typically does not want to see Kandi happy with anyone else, just her. And that's so selfish. I don't like when mothers be that way, try to live vicariously through their kids. But let's go ahead and bring up Miss Scorpion Miss. All right.
Hey, Caramel.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I just wanted to
Hi, how are
address.
you?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good.
Hello,
I
and can you
can.
hear me? Are you okay? I don't know. I'm getting a little
Yeah, I can hear
interruption.
you. Go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to comment about the Todd and Kandi situation. Um, I think that there may be some truth to that. You got to look at that video that the sister just sent to you. Because I saw that podcast that she was referencing, and Todd was somewhat testy when he was dealing with Kandi. Kandi was sitting there getting her hair done, and there were other stylists around, and he was addressing the women that were, standing around her, and all the people that were talking, and he was very dismissive of her, and she was ignoring him down.
Wow.
And he was snarking at her. He kept making snarky comments, and he was like done with her. And I thought at some point she was sort of nervous too. Like she kind of felt like she could see that he was ignoring her, but he was really flaring up about something. I don't know what it was, but you could sense the tension. It was pretty bad. So I kind of believe it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I wanted to talk about.
I don't want to believe it. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I
don't want to believe it either, but and I can't stand Mama Joyce. But if it's true, if what is said is true, because he really was, there's a big gender war thing going on with social media now, and a lot of these young men really got deeply ingrained with listening to Kevin Samuels. Okay, Kevin Samuels to me was very toxic for our community. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. He made a lot of divisive statements about Black women. He was disgusting. I'm just gonna put it out there. And Martell Holt and a whole bunch of other men like Ralph and a whole bunch of other those Atlanta celebrities, those men, they loved listening to Kevin Samuels. They really were like his henchmen almost. They saluted him. They were his cheerleaders. I got caught up in a lot of the backyard fighting going on, and I got sick of it because I felt it was just so toxic, just like Love and Marriage Huntsville has gotten so toxic to the point where you see all these content creators fighting. I don't know what it is, but it's just it's just there, and I wish it wasn't. But I think that Martell is a very disturbed person. He is so sick. He has no purpose other than talking about Melody this season, and he needs to go. I feel like production has. I think the show is still trying to paint him as the victim because he's had that relationship with production and with Carlos, and they're not going to make him stand on his own. They're not going to let him sit in his shit. He needs to sit in his shit, and he needs to own up to what he's done to Melody. He's not remorseful. He has not apologized. He's lying through his teeth, and he needs to go. Just like those Scots. Those Scots need to go.
Absolutely.
They're the most disgusting people on the planet, in my opinion. So yeah, that's how I feel.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
I'm done.
Yes, thank you so much. I agree with everything you just said. Absolutely. Yes.
All right. Good night. I'm done. Talk to you later.
Thank you so much for coming up. Okay, good night. Thank you.
All right.
Talk
bye-bye.
to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes, she gave some great perspectives. I like that. But yeah, I agree. The Scots need to go, and definitely Martell, because he don't have a storyline. Honestly, I feel like he's still trying to piggyback off Mel. Every time he see her, he's trying to get camera time off Mel, and I don't like that. You don't have nothing to talk about. You don't have no businesses. I knew that when they had the expo where he didn't want to get up there and talk about none of his business, but you're supposed to have the wine and all this other stuff going on. But then you hiding behind the curtain like a little biatch, and you can't get up there and talk about your stuff. You're supposed to be this businessman. Like, what is going on? Why you can't get up there and talk about your stuff? He was ashamed to get up there in front of Mel because he knew Mel knew he was capping on that bullshit. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. He's ashamed to get up there and try that mess in front of Mel, because he already know Mel know what it is. He ain't no businessman, and he don't know what he's doing. But what he will continue to do is every time he see Mel and he know they're gonna have this Core 6 meeting, that's his opportunity to try to piggyback off Mel and get some screen time. That's what it is. If y'all notice, they haven't shown Martell a lot this season. Okay. For the second part of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell has not been getting a lot of scenes. So he's trying to film with the fellas. He's trying to pop up anywhere he can, because y'all know if they don't film, they don't get paid. So if he can piggyback off Mel, and now be talking about, oh, Mel do this behind the scenes, and then whenever she's around everybody else, see, he's trying to still build off Mel. And you're still trying to use Chris Fletcher, and now you're trying to hang around Courtney. Since when you became cool with Courtney? Like, dude, stop. Just stop, Martell. You don't have nothing to talk about. You should not be on this show. Go focus on you and Ariane and raising your outside child and finding you another source of income so you can pay your bills, okay? Because you and Destiny, it's looking like both of y'all is homeless at this point, okay? That's what it's giving, all right? That's what it's giving. I had a live I wanted to play with Kiki, but I think I'm going to play it tomorrow for the pop in, where she was trying to put Bugs on blast about a lie that he told her, guys. I wanted to talk about it tonight, but we had so many other topics. And I already said at 9, honey, we're going to go and get out of here. But damn, and Kiki was filming the shit in the dark. I was like, girl, where you filming this at? Destiny House? I mean, I knew LeBarrett turned the lights off and all, but damn, can you cut some lights on in there? She was in the dark. I was like, Kiki girl, you was acting a little crazy over there. That's all I'm saying. We could hear you, but I could not see. It was like pitch black dark in the video, y'all. But I'm gonna play it tomorrow in my pop in, okay, so that you guys can see what she was saying about Bugs lying to her or lying on her in terms of saying that he was saying some stuff, or saying that Kiki was saying some stuff that she never said, and she caught him on a whole lie. So she played that video because it sounded like she recorded the phone call between her and Bugs. But yeah, we'll play that tomorrow because we ain't gonna have time tonight. I'm ready to get off because I am super duper tired. But thank you guys, everybody that came up on the panel to give your perspectives tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you so much, Trending, at some point, for coming over and showing love and support, ma'am. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to my mods for doing such an awesome job. Mary White says, let's get your comment. Let's see. Says that said he's a broke joke with stinking loafers and tight clothes. Said I think he's special ed child. He is. Y'all know Martell can't read. But yes, thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's get on out of here. Car Chronicles is in the morning. Okay, we got some great topics for you guys as well for that. Okay, so I will see you guys then. Y'all have a great night. Get some sleep, honey. Rest well. And until next time, goodbye.